just smiling, just really doing nothing. That's the thing I like about you. On the highway, it's our way, Route 66, and we keep on driving. We just do what we wanna do. Yeah, no, nothing's complicated with you. Hey, playing songs on the radio, sing along to the words that we don't know how. Brings out the wildness. Let's just run away.
Hey friends, welcome back. Today we're taking things outside. I am so excited to give the front porch a little makeover for spring. So if you're excited, give this a thumbs up and let's get started. So we tackled the front porch over the course of a weekend, and on Saturday morning I woke up, got a wild hair, and decided, you know what, I'm gonna paint our two front doors. They were a chocolate brown color before, and it's not that I didn't like the color, it just wasn't my favorite, and I wanted to add something that would bring more contrast to the brick, and so I ended up going with a Sherwin-Williams exterior acrylic latex paint in the color Iron Ore. It's a really pretty deep charcoal color, and I love it. I think it adds such a pretty contrast, and so I just went ahead. I started with the panes. I made sure that I taped, and I just went for it. Front porch videos are some of my favorite to film. I have so much fun decorating front porch areas, just being outside, planting fresh flowers. It's one of my favorite things. And if you're new here, we recently moved into this house back in January. So this is my very first time decorating our new front porch. And I love our porch. I'm obsessed with it. It is so pretty. It's big and spacious. And it is such a blessing to us, and I know we're going to use it all spring and summer long, and so I'm really excited to share with you guys today what I have in store. But if you are new here today, welcome. My name is Amy, and I am so glad that you stopped by. Make sure you hit that little red subscribe button down below, and make sure you check out my new house playlist down in the description to catch up on all my latest videos. Once I finished all those little detailed areas with my brush, I was able to go in with a roller and cover the surface area of the door. I only did one coat of paint and the coverage was amazing, so I definitely recommend this Sherwin-Williams exterior paint if you are going to paint your front door anytime soon. And I'm just wrapping up on the door, finishing off with the trim, and here's what the door looked like after. I think it looks so good, and while I was working on that, Caleb is working on hanging our new porch swing, which I am just over the moon about. I've wanted a porch swing of our own since we've been married, and it's finally happening. We finally have a porch large enough, and I'm just so excited. This one is amazing quality, and we ended up going with rope just because I really like that look a lot better than chain, and I will link this down below just in case you're interested, but I think that it is beautiful. It is cedar and amazing quality. Now that the project portion is complete, here is my blank canvas that I am working with today. Here's a little overlook of the assorted flowers. I got some rosemary here, just different greens that I'm gonna be planting in these stone planters that are original to the house. They are so beautiful. I'm just starting off by adding some potting mix, and I did end up throwing some stones and bricks and just different things in here so I didn't have to use as much soil, and that's good for drainage as well. The first flower I'm using are pansies. They are really pretty. They're white with a purple center, and I tried my best to find flowers and things that are fairly hardy and can withstand colder temperatures because we aren't into summer yet by any means. So fingers crossed I can keep all of these alive, throw a blanket over them if we're gonna have an extra cold night or something. I also added the rosemary. You could see there, it smells so fragrant and beautiful. I love having fresh rosemary on the porch. And then some other white flowers and greens as well. And I just wanted these to be really full. I can't wait to see the flowers bloom even more, and they're just really, really pretty. Hopefully I can use all of these out in the yard somewhere as summer rolls in, and I will probably do like a brighter flower, maybe impatience, since the porch is fairly covered. But for now, I think this is really pretty, and it just adds some nice green to the porch. Before I watered today, I did want to blow off the excess soil just so I didn't get wet soil all over the porch. That's never fun to clean up. And if you saw my recent antique haul when I went antique shopping with my mom, I actually found that watering can for I think around $30, and it is really large and it works really well. I'm really enjoying using it. It's a really nice shape. I did put some flower food in my water today just because these are fresh new plants, and I just wanted to make sure they were well taken care of. Like I said before, this is one of my favorite times of year when we finally get to plant and be outside more. I just love getting fresh air. It is very therapeutic to me to be able to work in the yard, work on the house outside, and just spend more time outdoors in general. We live in a small little village that is very close-knit, and everyone seems to know everyone, and our neighbors are super friendly, and so it's getting to that time of year where we can all be outside and just socialize a little more. It was actually kind of funny filming out here for the first time. People were probably wondering what in the world I was doing, but it's okay. I'm used to it. These stone planters are well over 100 years old. They might even be closer to 200 years old depending on exactly when this house was built. There's a house down the street with the same ones that was built in 1847. So who knows, but it is so cool to think about how many flowers were probably planted in them. And now my favorite element of the porch today, ferns. I bought ferns a few days ago and I've been watering them every day. I actually watered them the night before this so that they were still nice and moist and I didn't have to water them on this day when I was filming, but I finally got them hung. There were already hooks in place from previous owners, and I was able to do 6 hanging ferns, which is so cool to me. I love that they go all the way down the porch. They look so good from the road and just add such a fun pop of color and add such curb appeal.
It's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the
I'm just laying down this new rug from Boutique Rugs. They did give me a discount code that will be in my description below if you're interested. This is one of their outdoor rugs, and I thought it was really nice just to have here in what's going to be our conversation area, just to kind of anchor the space. I purchased this sign last season at Hobby Lobby and I just love it. It is such a charming piece to have here on the front porch. And I really wanted to create a conversation area, so I also added these wicker chairs. They are from Lowe's. They came as a set and they included cushions, which I really liked. The table came from Target, but here are the cushions and they were double-sided. They were striped and solid, and I actually ended up going with the solid side for now because the pillows that I'm going to be putting on them are striped. I searched high and low for some throw pillows for the porch and found so many cute ones at Target this year. I loved these blue and white striped ones, and I did add this linen throw blanket. It adds just a really cozy, warm element to the porch, and I thought it went nicely with the pillows. It is from the Hearth and Hand line. And then I found some more pillows, but these were the Studio McGee line at Target, and I just loved the pattern on them. I thought they were really fun, and I loved the pop of blue. I always like to layer my welcome mats by the front door, and so I found this natural textured one. This is also the Hearth and Hand line at Target, and I liked that it was more of a white color. I thought it was just really pretty, and layering over top of it, I purchased a new welcome mat, and this is from Magnolia Home online, and I just loved how simple it was. I love the calligraphy on it, and it is really, really good quality and very thick. When I went to Lowe's to find some flowers in the ferns, I found these plastic pots. They look like aged terracotta pots, but they're plastic, so they're nice and light and easy, and they were very affordable. And I ended up just putting more ferns in here again because ferns do really well with shade. I just made sure to cut off the hooks so you couldn't see them, and again, they add such a pretty pop of green by the front door. And the final touch is the simple magnolia wreath. I love it against that charcoal door. I think it really pops. And here's a look at the porch in the winter before I painted the doors. And here's how it looks now. I just love it. I am in love with the space. I think it is so cozy and welcoming. You just want to sit down on the swing and drink a glass of iced tea. And we are so going to enjoy this space all spring and summer, and I am beyond thankful for it. Here's a little close-up look at everything. I hope that this video gave you lots of decorating ideas for your own front porch and that you enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sit back, relax, and here's the final tour.
So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back, all the way back to them days, running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot. No mistake ever kept me late. We spent summers catching fireflies and winters on our skates. One big smile across my face.